Welcome back. I hope you've made some progress in your journey after working through the exercises in module number 1. Now, if you haven't done the exercises in module number 1, then go back and do them before doing this module. Seriously, each module builds on the other, and I want you to experience true transformation. In this module, we're going to go deeper into our why by becoming the reporters of our lives. The question why is so powerful, and I've been stopped in my tracks instantly by someone asking me a simple why before. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself why? Why do I do this or that? Why do I feel this way about this or that? In my experience, this type of questioning brings to light things that I wasn't aware of consciously. When you realize something by seeing the truth of it, you can deal with it, heal it, or make a change. But how can you find a solution if you don't know what the problem is? I want to share an example of this method. I wrote one day when I was feeling left out, and I wasn't sure why. So I asked myself, why? And a story began to unfold on the computer screen. My inner child or younger self felt left out on the playground because she was shy and no one wanted to play with her. Now, I used the term she instead of me because, as you may already know, your inner child is still there. They aren't gone. And one of the best ways you can help yourself through any childhood trauma or struggles is to be the parent, the friend, or the mentor that you needed at that particular age at that moment. So, in my example of feeling left out on the playground, I began this dialogue by asking why, but it eventually transitioned to a conversation with my inner child telling me that she needed me to be patient with her, to give her time. You see, I was trying to rush my healing process, and apparently it was my inner child that needed me to slow down. Through this dialogue, I released the energy of feeling like I had to hurry and be the best version of myself already. I cried for my younger self and allowed the emotions of being left out to wash over me and be cleansed through my tears. I held myself, imagining I was holding my younger self, comforting her when she needed it, and in turn, comforting myself at that moment as well. It was a beautiful moment that I would not have experienced had I not asked myself the question why, and had the courage to write in my journal about a feeling that I felt at that moment. Soon you'll go through the exercise, but I want you to understand that you will be both the interviewer and the interviewee. When you're writing your answers, do it line after line like a conversation or a script, not a paragraph format. I find it helpful to put an R at the beginning of the question that the reporter is asking, which is usually just the word why, but the reporter's questions may evolve into more than why. Allow it to naturally happen. These directions are just to give you guidance, but allow your intuition to take over and show you what you need to do. I want to share that my reporter has gotten judgmental on me before during this exercise. The first time I followed this method, I was asking what I wanted to do with my life, and that question was very stressful. And in that session, my reporter pointed out to me that it sounds like you lack commitment. I just kept with the questioning and filled 3 pages worth of conversation that was very eye-opening for me and revealed lots of limiting beliefs that I had. After I read my conversation, didn't really catch my judgmental reporter until I read the conversation to a Reiki practitioner I was working with at the time. And she pointed it out to me. So if this happens to you, don't judge it. I've since addressed many things within myself. So my reporter hasn't been judgmental like it was when I first began writing. Try to understand that a judgmental reporter is a part of you that can use some exploration as well, but one step at a time. Before we begin our writing exercise, I want to get you into a relaxed state, because when you're relaxed and receptive, that's when this type of introspective writing works best. I'm going to guide you briefly through a relaxation technique. Whether you're using a notebook or a computer, you want to sit comfortably where you will easily be able to write or type from this flow state. When I do this, I usually sit on the couch, meditate, relax, then grab my laptop that was already open beside me. Do what works best for you. Pause the video to get set up and then resume when you're ready. Okay, so when you're ready, sit comfortably where you are and slowly close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breathing. Focus on the movement of your stomach and listen to my words. Inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. Inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. Continue to breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Focus your mind on the rising and falling of your breath and the movement of your stomach. Breathing in and releasing out. Feel your body relax, melting into your chair or the couch, wherever you are. Breathe in, deep inhale. Feel the energy move through your stomach to the top of your head. And exhale, moving it back out, releasing any tension from your body. You can sit with your breath as long as you need to. Pause the video if you want a longer meditation. When you're ready, open your eyes, get your notebook or computer out to begin to write. Listen to the questions as I ask them and allow yourself to write the answers without thinking. Allow the words to move through your hands. Remember, you can pause the video at any time if you need more time to write. Take another deep breath. And then allow a situation, event, or thought to come to your mind and write it down. What are the feelings associated with this situation? What does this situation mean to you? Is there significance? Why is it bothering you? Is there a meaning behind it? Ask yourself why. Why is it affecting you this way? Let the reporter ask the why. Continue to ask yourself why, acting as the reporter and yourself. Pause the video so you can continue your exploration without distraction. Then read what you wrote. Read it out loud and resume the video when you're ready. So, how was that for you? Did you uncover something about yourself that you weren't aware of? Or did you have an opportunity for healing? Notice how you feel and don't judge any emotions present. Emotions want to be felt and moved through the body. You may want to follow up your reporter session with what you learned by reflecting in your journal. You can summarize your session and write about how you feel now. Remember to move the emotions and energy that you are uncovering through this process by moving your body. The emotion can be your teacher. Let it be there. Feel it, move it. Stay hydrated. Water helps to move the energy through your body as well. Work with this module as often or as little as you need. For me, this is not an exercise that I do on a daily or even a weekly basis. But when I really need to get to the heart of something big, that's when this exercise can be best. Especially at the beginning of your journey, when you're starting to release blocks and any repressed emotions that you might have. Remember to be kind to yourself and the process you're going through. I am so proud of you for doing the work. It will pay off. Keep journaling daily and give yourself a week before going to module number 3. I'll see you then.